Welcome to a special edition of 1v1 where I had the opportunity to interview the head coaches and a student athlete from each team that made it to the men's Final Four. And so, without further ado, let's get this special underway. Enjoy.
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
How you doing, Dejon? My name is Darien Carter, a senior journalism major at Clarkland University and from the 15th Ward of New Orleans. So, how has growing up in the 7th Ward of New Orleans for you prepared you for the Final Four?
Um, well, you know how New Orleans is. You know, growing up it's not a cakewalk at all. You know, you always have to be on your P's and Q's and, take what your family has gave you and, just unplug it into the real world. I feel like growing up in New Orleans, it gets you ready for the real world because you didn't kind of been through the worst. So you just try to go out and try to make the best of it. Not many of us get the opportunity to make it out of New Orleans and, try to fulfill your dreams. So, just going out there being myself, playing my game, knowing that, not many have, the opportunity and just trying to set up, hope for, the young ones coming up behind us. Like I know, growing up in the ward, 7 Ward, 15 Ward is very hard. Just taking advantage of your opportunity and, not taking it for granted.
How you doing, Coach? My name is Darien Carter, a senior journalism major at Clarkland University. And my question for you is, what song or movie would you use to describe your team's tournament performance thus far in the tournament and why?
Man, I'm a movie guy too. I don't know. Remember the Titans is one of my favorite movies. So anything Denzel's in is usually pretty good. But I know. I think John Lee Hancock actually is a movie director, and he says if we win it all, he's a Baylor grad. He's going to do a movie on us. So he did the movie Blind Side. But I would say, like, I love all the Rocky movies. I like the Hoosiers, Gladiator. I mean, just anything like that. I would probably go with member of the Titans because at the end of the day, we're a school. We're not. We're a school that hasn't done a lot of things that we've done in the last couple of years, meaning win a conference championship, get to a Final Four, have a chance to win a national championship. And I believe that school was the first time that they won a state championship too, if I'm not mistaken.
How you doing? My name is Darien Carter, a senior journalism major from Clarkland University. My question for you is, what music do you tap into and listen to before games to get locked in?
Well, gee, honestly, I used to listen to music before the games, but somebody stole my headphones, and I never bought any because, like, in the Big 12, you get a Big 12 gift, and one of the gifts is headphones. And around January 30th, I think that was exactly the time where I last saw my headphones. But they came up missing, and we got the list for the Big 12 gifts. And we got that probably like February 7th. They said that the headphones would be in soon, so I never bought any, and they never came in. And here we are at the tournament. So I don't have any headphones, but I will listen to Drake. I like Drake. I like Future, but something calm though. Sometimes it's R&B. It just depends on what type of mood. It's not like I got to listen to a certain thing or get my mind right now. I just read before the games.
Gotcha. Thank you.
No problem.
How you doing, Coach? My name is Darien Carter, a senior journalism major at Clarkland University. My question for you is, what song or movie would you describe your team's tournament performance thus far in the tournament and why?
What song?
Song or movie?
Oh, wow. Interesting question. Let's see. I don't know. What do you think? Why don't you give me one?
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, I would say, I don't know if there was one where we were loose, but dialed in, something like that. Again, listen to mostly country music and some gospel music. So, gosh, I was racking my brains on on something. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but I like Eye of the Tiger. Yeah, we need to keep the Eye of the Tiger. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Great question, though.
How you doing, man? My name is Darien Carter, a senior journalism major at Clark Atlanta University. My question for you is, being born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri, a city that has produced stellar basketball talent such as Jason Tatum and Bradley Beal, who has been your biggest influence growing up on and off the court?
Biggest influence, that's tough. You know, when I was a kid, I played with Jason. His dad was our AAU coach. So, you know, I've been around him and other really good basketball players, you know, that came out in our same class of 2016. But yeah, being around Jason has really helped me grow as a player. Tyler Cook is another good player in St. Louis. We have a lot of good players, but I think a big part of our success was Bradley Beal and also Larry Hughes himself too. They both were really involved in our, you know, with our class and helping us getting recruited and all those type of things. So being around those guys has definitely helped my game and just boosted everything for a lot of us.
How you doing, man? Darien again. Just wanted to ask you, what music do you listen to before games to get locked in?
I listen to a lot of hip hop. It's like, that's just like my go-to, especially when I need to get pumped up. So trying to think of some artists. Like I have like 6 or 7 different people that I really listen to. So it's hard to pinpoint just one or two people.
How you doing, Coach? My name is Dejean Carter, a senior journalism major at Clark Atlanta University. My question for you today is, what song or movie would you use to describe your team's tournament performance thus far and why?
Song would be tough for me, Darren, because the only music I ever hear is when I'm in the car and my daughter's got whatever she's got on. She's 14. So that would be a tough one. Although I'm trying to think for you.
It could be a movie as well.
Yeah, now movie's my thing now. So, you know, of our run here, you know, or our team, you know, I don't want to go all the way, you know, I don't know about if we win. I had a buddy tell me if we won, he was going with the Al Michaels line, "Do you believe in miracles?" which would take you to the Kurt Russell movie about, you know, the hockey, you know, the U.S. hockey team's upset of Russia. But I don't know if I want to go that far. Plus, you know, we would have to beat Gonzaga. You know, I think, you know, our guys have come together a lot like the players in Remember the Titans. You know, obviously, now we didn't go through racial times in Northern Virginia, you know, back in those days. But, you know, the bubble has really made our players come. You got nobody else to hang out with, right? So, you know, some of our guys that are, you know, that are in love and they're always with their girlfriend, they can't be. They got to be around our team. So in all seriousness, though, I think, you know, the guys have really come together, you know, like that team did for Denzel Washington. I think it was Herman Moore was coach, the actual coach in that movie. But, you know, they've really developed a closeness that I think has helped us in our last 2 wins, because we had to do everything we could from an energy and digging in, playing for each other to get 2 wins against Alabama and Michigan.
How you doing, man? My name is Darien Carter, a senior journalism major at Clark Atlanta University. My question for you is, what music do you listen to before games to get locked in?
Let's see. I listen to a lot of music. I listen to Drake. I listen to Little Baby. I've been recently listening to Kendrick Lamar. I'm going back to his music just because he's from LA, and just trying to, you know, get that going in my head. I've been listening to Polo G. Just some of those guys. I mean, I like to switch it up. Those are pregame playlists.